usually when you catch a case like that, you tell your homies, hey, bro, I got a case, I'm hot. And then that's it. But when you like tuck that away and don't tell nobody, anybody from the streets, when they figure out, damn, you caught that win and you ain't told nobody, but everybody's gonna think you was doing something.
Wack100 believes this is proof that Bricc Baby is working with the feds. This is Fresh Hip Hop Opinion with your guy Olize. Don't forget to subscribe. So yes, Wack100 believes this is the final proof that Bricc Baby is snitching. Now we all know Bricc was arrested amongst about 20 other individuals under the Big U RICO. Wack has always believed that Bricc was working with the boys, snitching, stool pigeon. And this is because Bricc Baby has a gun charge, which he always denied was with the feds. He claimed it was with the state, but it is with the feds, and he never told anybody about it for almost 2 years. And that's what made Wack have his deep suspicions initially. Check out the clip.
You went 21 months out here with some cases. Usually when you catch a case like that, you tell your homies, hey, bro, I got a case, I'm hot. And then that's it. But when you like tuck that away and don't tell nobody, anybody from the streets, when they figure out, damn, you caught that win and you ain't told nobody, but everybody's gonna think you was doing something. You will never be able to prove it unless somebody catches a conviction and goes to the box and it's there, but it's always gonna be that thing in the back of your mind.
Yeah, fam. But when Bricc was arrested amongst the others for the RICO, but then when you find out that Brick's case was actually separate from others, he wasn't actually in the RICO, that doubled down Wack's suspicions that Bricc was snitching, particularly when he felt like Bricc had a closer relationship to Big U than Loose Cannon. But then Wack realized that Bricc was separate because he was also being extorted by Big U. Check out the clip.
But as far as the RICO,
right,
we know why he's not in the RICO. Everybody was like, why is Loose named in a RICO and not Bricc? You would have thought Bricc was closer to Big U than Loose. The reason why Bricc Baby ain't in the RICO is because Bricc Baby was a victim. He was getting extorted.
By Big U.
Yeah, he was getting extorted, which explains why they mentioned to him what they mentioned to him back in June 2023.
Okay.
Because they was trying to get him twofold.
So you're saying that Bricc Baby has basically known that this RICO was coming for a while in terms of the Big U stuff, and he's just been being tight-lipped
We
about
know
it.
he knew because he told 600. We just, listen, because his exact words was, it's a RICO coming. It ain't a 6-0 RICO. It's a Big U RICO. This is June 2023. So, but at the time, we oblivious. He mentioned Vegas. We still oblivious. We don't know what he's talking about.
Right.
But when you get the fan and you really reading it, you see why that is.
But Wack100 has changed his mind, people. He's gone back to being on Bricc Baby's neck. They have a love-hate relationship. Because in the paperwork, it doesn't look good for Bricc. Some very bad accusations. It says this: on March 6, 2023, defendant told KC that the police were acting stupid, that he was tired of doing what they told him to do, and that he was ready to shoot the mother of his child. Later that day, defendant told another unidentified male that he can kill the mother of his child on 6-0. Also saying that he would body slam his child's mother as well. Really kind of horrific things he was saying. Whether he meant it or this is something that he was saying in anger, either way, it's not a good look for Bricc Baby. In the paperwork, it even went and said, in March 2024, defendant crashed out at his place of employment, threatening to shoot people and eventually fighting a security guard. Defendant later admitted in separate interviews that he had a firearm on him during the altercation, and his daughter was around as well. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty damning information that the feds have on Bricc, and this is all self-snitching, which is the crazy thing about it. Where Wack would also write in the caption, Bricc Baby said it himself, he was working for the Popo this March 2023 before the June raid. they was watching the No Jumper crash out as well. Now, to be fair to Bricc Baby, this paperwork doesn't actually say he's snitching. All it says is that the feds were watching No Jumper and that he has a very toxic relationship with his baby mother. Or was that his wife? I think it's his wife actually. But you know, Wack is always looking for content. But this isn't really much different from what Wack's been saying. He's always said it's suspicious that Bricc Baby had a weapons charge for almost 2 years and has never had to go to court for it. And like Wack said, it is kind of suspicious, I'm not gonna lie. But the paperwork that Wack is saying confirms it. For me, it just does not confirm it. But that's just my opinion, people. I want to know yours. Leave a comment below, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. This is Fresh Hip Hop Opinion. Peace and love.